Please stay tuned to the end for an important announcement. You're watching Cartoon Obsession. Hello everybody, my name is Nathan, and I am the man with a cartoon obsession. We're well into the month of December, and it dawned on me that even though I've been running this channel for over 5 years now, I have yet to talk about a Christmas special. Since this is my first Christmas special review, I wanted it to be a special one, no pun intended. The special I'm going to talk about is very hard to find. I saw it on TV once when I was a kid and never saw it again. I didn't know the name of it, and I tried looking it up for years but could never find it until a friend of mine was able to locate the title. You can't find footage anywhere on the internet except for one 1-minute long video that shows a scene put to weird music. The only way to watch this special is to buy it on DVD, which I did for not only this video, but I genuinely wanted to watch it again. There's very little information on this special available online. To my knowledge, nobody else on YouTube has ever talked about this thing, so I'll be the first. Now that I've built it up so much, let's get into my review of A Freezerburnt Christmas.
His name is Freezerburnt, and this is the story of how he saved Christmas.
A Freezerburnt Christmas is a stop-motion Christmas special that was produced by Reckless Abandon Studios, who I also couldn't find a lot of information on. The sources I found, as well as the DVD, say this special was released in 1997. I've also seen 2003, but I guess that's just when the DVD came out. When I was a kid, I could have sworn I saw this air on Nicktoons, but according to the sticker that came on my DVD copy, it said it aired on NBC. This thing was such a fever dream, it doesn't even really matter. Like many Christmas specials, this one has a narrator. Gus tells us the story of Freezerburnt, an ice cream truck driver who for some reason doesn't have a real name. Freezerburnt is out on his luck as he's late on the rent.
I've got no cash, what can I do? The landlord's here, I'm penniless, the rent is due, oh, what a mess!
He's broke, so he sneaks out the window before his landlord comes in. He goes to work where it seems that Gus is the only one who actually likes him. He also says that Freezerburnt's truck is the only one that's losing money. How this guy hasn't been fired yet is a surprise. Anyway, Gus suggests that Freezerburnt goes to different neighborhoods and tries to make more money. This is when we get introduced to Chill, a penguin that Freezerburnt rescued from a research lab. That shows one good thing about Freezerburnt. He has a kind heart. He even mentions later on that he wants to open his own zoo so animals that are being mistreated in research labs would have a home. That's a noble cause without a doubt. Before I get back into that, there's another song coming up.
My pal Chill, funny little friend, he's my pal Chill. Everywhere I go, he'll follow me. He's a silly, sleepy penguin from the deep blue sea.
We then see Freezerburnt sell ice cream to some kids. One of the kids doesn't have enough money to afford any, but Freezerburnt gives him an ice cream anyway. I actually like that. I enjoy seeing small acts of kindness like this, not only in TV shows and movies, but in real life too. Anyway, Freezerburnt continues on his way and sees that Professor Crenshaw's house has been broken into, and someone stole a concoction he made that can enhance the force of gravity. What practical uses that would have, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, Freezerburnt follows the thieves Nick and Knack, who get their own song.
Steal the formula and bring it back.
He follows them to a place called Atnas Toys, where Nick and Knack meet up with their boss, whose name, I'll just say now, is Swalk Atnas. Yep, figure that one out for yourselves. It's then revealed that he wants to, wait for it, destroy Christmas. Shocking, right? Freezerburnt says he needs to go to North Pole and warn Santa, but not before he almost gets his truck towed. Don't worry, he gets out of it by giving the tow truck driver a free ice cream. After that, Freezerburnt goes back to Professor Crenshaw's house, despite saying he was going to go to the North Pole. Then he meets the professor's niece, Anna, who's studying something to do with chemistry or something. I don't care, it really doesn't matter. Freezerburnt, Anna, and Chill travel to the North Pole. They get stuck in the snow on the way. To get out, they put weight on the wheel that's stuck. Does that kind of thing really work? I genuinely don't know. A little later, they stop at a diner where we get a very awkward scene between Freezerburnt and Anna, where it's revealed that they have feelings for each other.
I was an astronomy major before I switched to chemistry, you know. Venus, Mars, Jupiter. Don't you just love it when two heavenly bodies collide?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Then Atlas and his goons show up at the diner. Nick loosens one of the wheels, but that doesn't come into play until the next day.
The wheel fell off.
Wheels don't just fall off, Anna. It was loosened.
No shit, next thing you'll tell me the sky is blue or the voice-activated microwave is the dumbest invention yet. I don't care what anyone says, that's such a stupid idea. Anyway, what I don't get is, where did they sleep the previous night? At the diner? How in the world did the wheel stay on that long? Anyway, they fix it and they run into a talking polar bear that's actually a group of elves in disguise. They tell the elves that they have a message for Santa. They end up getting the chance to talk to Santa and warn him about Atlas.
Swall Katniss tries to ruin Christmas every year.
And you don't have any kind of plan to prevent that? You're just asking for trouble, pal. Speaking of trouble, it's been revealed that the reindeer are suddenly unable to fly because of the professor's gravity goop. Oh yeah, and the sleigh is busted too. Santa grabs a bag of magic flying dust.
That's odd. I could swear I had 2 bags left. I wonder where the other sack could be.
Gee, I wonder who could have taken the other one. Chill takes the dust and recruits other animals to pull Santa's replacement sleigh, which is Freezerburnt's ice cream truck. They go to deliver the presents when suddenly Atlas comes from out of nowhere with his flying car. Then they engage in this epic fight scene filled with ice cream, toy airplanes, and water guns. The fight ends when Nick throws the gravity goop at the ice cream truck when the walrus sneezes it back at them, causing their car to plummet to the earth. I guess that stuff is a gas and not a liquid because that's the only way that would make any sense. Regardless, that's the end of that. Christmas is saved. We get a closing narration from Gus, and that's the end of the special. Well, where do I start with this one? First of all, it looks terrible. Don't get me wrong, I love the art form of stop-motion animation. It's a painstakingly long process, and I don't think it gets enough love. And watching the making of featurette that came on the DVD made me respect the crew for putting the time and effort into this project for that reason alone. However, I can't deny the fact that it just looks really bad. The character designs are so ugly and off-putting. This special makes Glenn Martin DDS look like frickin' Coraline. Also, what happened to Nick and Knack? Why do they look like the Rump City booty heads from Billy and Mandy? Plus, the movements are so stilted and awkward, it looks like they were trying to cut costs any way possible with that. There's a scene during the sky battle where toy planes are flying around Knack and he's swatting at them. Apparently, this was meant to be an homage to King Kong. King Kong pulled this off much better, and it came out more than 60 years earlier, although I suppose it had a bigger budget. On to the characters now. Why should I care about them? I'm given no reason to care that Anna wants to be a scientist, or that Atlas wants to ruin Christmas. They try to make Freezerburnt likable, and yeah, I guess he's the strongest character of the bunch, but still, just because he's nice doesn't mean he's interesting. The voice acting in this thing is also pretty bad. They sound like they don't even want to be there.
Pleased to meet you. I've always had a weakness for a man in uniform.
In case you're wondering who the voice actors are, this special features the voice talents of Chris Parnell, Horatio Sands, and Daryl Hammond of Saturday Night Live fame. What's that? You don't care? Yeah, me neither. Also, can we just acknowledge the fact that nothing in the special makes any sense? What purpose does a concoction that enhances gravity serve? Why make it? What can you possibly use it for? And why couldn't Santa figure out that Atlas was the one who stole his magic flying dust, made the reindeer sick, and smashed his sleigh, when he was the one who explained that Atlas tried to ruin Christmas every year? Santa's a complete idiot in this special. Also, something that bugs me is this special is a half musical. What do I mean by that? Well, they have 3 songs in the first half, and then just completely give up on having any more songs for the rest of it. Why? I don't know. Maybe they ran out of ideas for songs. Finally, there's just no real payoff to the special. We never actually see Christmas being saved definitively, we're just told that it was. Also, what happened to everyone else? Did Freezerburnt ever open up that zoo? Did he and Anna get together? Did Atlas and his goons die when they fell out of the sky? They never explain any of that. All in all, the special is a complete mess. Even if you take the ugly visuals out of the equation, it still sucks. If they were able to make the special at least twice as long and had an opportunity to flesh the story out a little more, it could have been much better. This just felt rushed, and like they desperately tried to compress it into 22 minutes. Even then, there were still useless scenes like the one with the tow truck. I'm sure the crew at Reckless Abandoned Studios worked hard on this special, but on the other hand, there's probably a reason that there's little information about them on the internet. There's also a good reason why the special has been largely forgotten. I couldn't understand why for years, and now I can. It sucks. Overall, I give A Freezerburnt Christmas a 20 out of 100. This was $10 well spent. I'm just glad I took the hit so you guys don't have to. Oh, who am I kidding? You guys have probably never even heard of this special before you watch this video.
Amateurs, I'm surrounded by imbeciles with minds as sharp as bowling balls.
And now it's time for that important announcement I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I'll try to make this as brief as possible. This is going to be my last video of 2020. The reason for that is I've been working on a redesign for the channel, and I want to focus more on getting everything ready for a fresh start in 2021. Don't worry, the name's not changing and the content will largely be the same, but I will try to incorporate some new ideas. Most of the changes will just be making the videos and channel look better overall. I'm excited about these changes and I hope you are as well. In the meantime though, if you would like to chat with me and other members of the community, I strongly suggest that you join the official Cartoon Obsession Discord. I'm always in there, and there are other people in there that like talking about cartoons, anime, food, anything really. Also, we're really close to hitting a small goal I have, which is 200 subscribers by the end of 2020. If we could hit that, that would be great. Finally, I want to thank you guys for watching. 2020 has been a terrible year for everybody, and making these videos is what has kept me sane and kept me going throughout the year. I appreciate everyone who has watched, liked, commented, subscribed, or interacted with my content in any way. It all means the world to me, and I hope to create even more quality content for you guys to enjoy in the years to come. Stay tuned, everybody, because 2021 will be a brand new year with a brand new look, but I'll always be Nathan, and I'll always have a cartoon obsession. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next year. Happy holidays, everyone.
Oh, well, blow me down. This is Popeye, and thank you for watching Cartoon Obsession.